for our Holy Saturday Vigil. This is the first year that we had decided to try having a vigil on Holy Saturday, and of course this isn't quite how I expected it to be. We were going to open the church to anyone and everyone to come and sit quietly with us at this time of waiting to light a candle. But we're still here, we're still together, and I hope you're joining me from the comfort of your own home. So we're just going to have some responses, a prayer, a Bible reading, some thoughts, and then some quiet music when you can sit and wait in God's presence with your own thoughts and prayers. The grace of our Lord Jesus Christ, the love of God, and the fellowship of the Holy Spirit be with you all.
And also with you.
On this most holy night, when our Saviour Jesus Christ passed from death to life, we gather with the Church throughout the world in vigil and prayer. Through word and meditation, we proclaim Christ's death and prepare for his resurrection and his triumph over death, and we await Christ's coming again in glory. In the darkest night,
we wait for the power of God to break through.
In sorrow and loss,
we wait for comfort and consolation.
When all hope seems gone,
we wait for new pathways and new understanding.
When we can see no stars,
we wait for the rising of the sun.
Come, Lord, be with us this night. In this time of waiting, be close to us. Strengthen us in faith, sustain us in love, and grant us hope in despair. In our darkness, be a light on the road ahead. Amen.
Do you not know that all of us who have been baptized into Christ Jesus were baptized into his death? Therefore we have been buried with him by baptism into death, so that just as Christ was raised from the dead by the glory of the Father, so we too might walk in newness of life. For if we have been united with him in a death like his, we will certainly be united with him in a resurrection like his. We know that our old self was crucified with him, so that the body of sin might be destroyed, and we might no longer be enslaved to sin. For whoever has died is freed from sin. But if we have died with Christ, we believe that we will also live with him. We know that Christ, being raised from the dead, will never die again. Death no longer has dominion over him. The death he died to sin once for all. But the life he lives to God. So you must also consider yourselves dead to sin and alive to God in Christ Jesus.
Amen. From earliest times, Christians have gathered through the night of Easter to recall the story of God's saving work, from creation through to the death and resurrection of our Lord Jesus Christ. This is a real experience of new life for the worshipper, a passing from darkness to light, which offers hope to all the faithful. The Easter Vigil marks the end of the emptiness of Holy Saturday and leads into the celebration of Christ's resurrection. Christian baptism is a participation in the death and resurrection of Christ, a dying to sin in order to be reborn in him. And the Easter Vigil was from early Christian times a preferred occasion for baptism, perhaps because of verses like the one we've just heard. We have been buried with him by baptism into death, so that just as Christ was raised from the dead by the glory of God the Father, so we too might walk in newness of life. So from early times, Holy Saturday has been linked to baptism, so I thought it would be appropriate to have our font at the centre of this evening's vigil. People would get baptised, and those who were already baptised would remember their own baptism or think about it, and renew their commitment to follow Christ through death to to newness of life. So as we gaze tonight at the font, a symbol of new life and of being welcomed into God's family, as we gaze at the candle, a symbol of the light of Christ that shines in the darkness, and as we gaze at the cross, a symbol of the sacrifice Jesus made for each one of us, let's wait in God's presence. We are fortunate that we know the end of the story. The early disciples didn't know, and so they waited in uncertainty and fear. This year, like maybe never before, we feel that sense of waiting in a very real way. We wait for the day when we can be reunited with our loved ones. We wait to hear the news that less people are being infected by COVID-19, that less families are losing loved ones. We wait for life to return to some kind of normality again. One of the people who comes to our open house cafe at the church hall every week was chatting to me on the phone because we've all been keeping in touch with each other to stave off the sense of isolation during lockdown. And she said she was out for a walk down the Hugh here the other day and was looking at our church walls. Now, there's been a Christian presence here since the 7th century. I'm not sure if the walls are that old, but they're very old. And she was thinking, these old walls have seen it all. Plagues, poverty, starvation, and yet they're still standing. We can stand with those church walls, and we can wait for better times to come around again. So as we wait, let's open our hearts to the God who waits with us. Let's cast all our cares on him, and in return, receive his peace, which passes all understanding.